Welcome back, friends. Bank Nifty is touching all-time high, and recently only it achieved this milestone. But during this also, there is one stock, a small cap stock still, which has not touched its time. Yesterday, there was its result also. It was quite good. And today we are going to talk about that small cap stock, a stock which has a very good potential to go up from here, and it is delivering consistently good result from last few quarters. So let us go and talk about this stock. So stay tuned till the end because I'm going to talk about the performance of this stock and what I think about the future prospects of this stock, fundamental and technical both. So guys, welcome everyone. My name is Tapan Doshi. Welcome to my channel. Just click the below link and subscribe to my channel and do like this video and stay till then. So guys, let us start. Now, the stock which I'm going to talk about is nothing but Karur Vaishya Bank. Okay. Now, Karur Vaishya Bank, if you see the stock chart, it has fallen from its high of 125. It is almost around 25% now, around 97, 98. Currently, the price is quoting. And a result was out yesterday. So, we are going to talk in detail about how was the result and what is the path of Karur Vaishya Bank from here. First, let us talk about history of Karur Vaishya Bank. So Karur Vaishya Bank has a quite a old tradition. It is incorporated in 1960. It is 105-year-old banks. It has a quite a legacy, and now over the years the bank has performed well. And if you talk about various segment, guys, it is there in the segments like treasury, corporate and wholesale banking, retail banking, and other banking operations. So it has a wide scope, and the way it is operating now, it is quite efficient, and overall it is trying to maximize his reach in across the India because it has almost 782 branches in India and almost 20 state and 3 union territories. So you can say it is a pan-India bank. Overall, the history has remained good for the Karur Vaishya Bank. Now let us talk about the positive of this stock. Talking about the various positive, now the positive related to the strength of the bank, as you can see, 2023 was one of the best year of Karur Vaishya Bank. Now that you have to understand because the way it has grown was outstanding. It has a very good growth over the years also, but safe. But specifically, this financial year 23 was very good for Karur Vaishya Bank. Now, why it was good? Now, let us go and check about that. Now, talking about asset quality, guys, the asset quality concern is quite back. If you remember, during the COVID crisis, now the Karur Asia Bank was facing lot of issue and lot of NPA was there, but now it is almost a cleanup process. And if you talk about NPL, the NPL is nothing but non-performing loans is almost low as 0.7%, which is a decade low, and that is what you have to understand. The way it has performed is brilliant. The way it is able to control its non-performing assets is very good, and this shows the management commitment to bring all the situation in control. And also banking industry overall, if you remember, almost 3 years 4 years back there were a lot of NPA at a government level and private level. Now this has almost cleanup is done, and the regulation and RBI has played a very good role. The way it has controlled the NPAs and to control the, you can say, the asset and lending process and balance sheet mismatch is brilliant. And as a result, no, this type of bank are performing very well, and these banks are actually able to control their loan defaults also. And overall it looks a promising future ahead for most of the banking sector. And as a result, you can see the banking sector literally touched all-time high currently, correct? So that is the thing. So NPL is almost 7-year old, 7-year low. Talking about ROE also not touch a decade high. ROE touch almost 16%, which is very good. See, any bank is having a more than 15% ROE. That shows yes, the bank is performing well. And ROE, if it is 15%, it shows that management is hitting the right levers, and through which they are able to see that yes, bank is going in the right direction. So ROE 16% is one of a very good one, and it is touch, which is a good sign for Karur Vaishya Bank. Now talking about loan growth, guys, the loan growth is almost, if you can see here, it is of course below industry average, but it is almost a decade high of 12%. Now 12% high loan growth is a good for Karur Vaishya Bank because see, overall Karur Vaishya Bank has not grown over the years. Okay, not in the fast way, the way the other private banks. And as I told you, the loan growth is lower than the other private banks growth, but then also it has performed quite well, and it is almost a decade high of almost 12%. That is a very good sign. Again, cost to income ratio, if you talk about that. So cost to income ratio is improvement to 45% from 54%. So you get, what is cost to income ratio? Is that the your cost against your what your income you are getting. So that is 54%. Now that is a very good sign. So it has fallen from 54 to 45. They are able to control their expenses also, and the way the bank is handling the situation, all the things, it's very good. So overall, it is able to control the expense. Overall, they are able to increase the lending portfolio also. So that shows that yes, the company and a bank is working on a right direction. Talking about gross NPL and NPL ratio, that is net NPL ratio. Now, what is gross NPL? Gross in a gross non-performing loan, and net NPL is nothing but net non-performing loan. Okay, so gross non net NPL loan is almost declined by 40 bps to 2.3%, and net NPL is gone down to almost 0.7%. So I already told you earlier that no, that it has fallen a lot, and this fall shows that basically the bank is able to control where they are falling apart, and they are able to control the sectors where they were having a higher NPA, and that is showing in the profitability. The profitability over the years has increased a lot. Now let us go and understand about all these details in much more detail by through graphs. So talking about the graph, as I told you, net interest margin. Okay, now if you see here, it has gone up almost. You can see the trend. Trend is almost up over the years. Okay, over the last few quarters also, and that is a good sign. So NII and loan growth is showing a very good. So NII is up by almost 26%. Correct. Now this is almost up by 26%, and higher than the advance growth of 12%. So even the advance growth you can see here, it has gone up by 12%. So this upper graph shows that yes, they are working well, and that net interest margin and net interest income, basically it is going up. Even you can see the cost to income ratio, it has gone down. Okay, so the cost was earlier almost above higher around 70%. Now it has gone down to almost 45%. And that shows that yes, the overall the cost is also going down. That is a very good sign for any bank, and that is a giving a push to the profitability of a company, of a bank basically. Now let us understand about NPL, that is not performing loan. So as I told you, that non performing loan has gone down a lot. Talking about NPL ratios, guys, it is below, as I told you, the gross NPL is as was around 2%, and which has gone down almost 0.7% for net NPL. So you can see here, it's a completely downtrend happening at a NPL level. Talking about slippages also, you can see here the slippages has almost fallen a lot. See, you can see the graph. Okay, the slippages, the dark light shade is nothing but the slippages. No, it is almost going down now, and you can see here it has fallen a lot. Earlier it was around 4.8 to 4.9%, which is down for almost 1.4%, and even credit cost has fallen a lot. See, you can see here it is around zero point 0.5 or zero point 0.6. So this shows that yes, they are working on the slippages and credit cost also. In the last few quarters, they are getting a very good result on this part. Talking about now what type of valuation the company is, even the valuation, talking about price to book value, okay, it is at 0.8%, which is quite a lower, okay, comparatively to other banks and everything, again private banks also. So earlier it used to be there in 2000 around 2, now it is fallen to almost zero point 0.8. So you can see here that it is trading at a discount also, well, zero point 0.8, which is quite lower. And talking about valuation discount against the peers also, you can see, it is below zero point 0.4, okay, around zero point 0.3. So quite a discount it is there against the private bank also, and that is giving a very, very good reason that you can look forward to this bank. Now let us understand how it is compared with the peers. Now talking about peers comparison, you can see here, overall the current ratio P ratio is around 7.9%, 7.9, which is quite lower against any type of private bank, correct? So it is lowest against the private bank, and that is giving a valuation comfort. Okay, even ROE is also slowly and gradually going up, and this shows that yes, this bank has a quite a potential because it is available at a lower valuation. Of course, it is a small cap bank. The market capitalization is quite lower against the other private banks. Other than this, no, let us understand about the PNL also. Talking about PNL, if you can see here, no quarterly results. Now, if you see quarterly result, the basically net profitability for June 21 was around 109, September 21 165, then December 21 185, and slowly and gradually it is going up. And currently in March 23, the recent result, it is given around 338. Okay, so it is slowly and gradually going up, so that's a good sign. Even talking about gross NPA, you can see here it was there around 7.7%. It is going down to almost 2.27%. It's quite a lower side. Even net NPA 3.6, and so as I told you, it has gone to almost 0.7%. So overall gross NPA, net NPA, it is going down. The profitability is increasing. Of course, because your NPA goes down, it will give you a good push towards your profitability. So that is a very, very good sign for the bank. Now let us understand about how the future forecast look like for this bank. Now talking about future forecast, no, you can see here. Let us see the consider the growth rate, various growth rate. Now talking about NII, okay, net interest margin. As I do, the growth rate is going to go up from 20 on this 0.5, then maybe 20 to around 20, 15%. This year it will be around 23, but overall it will go up over the years. Gross NPL, as I told you, will be there at a lower side. Even net NPA also, no, earlier it was 2.3, now today, this time it is 0.7. It may go down to 0.6, 0.5. So if it goes down, no, it will give you a push to the profitability of a company. Slippage is also from 1.6 have gone down to 1.1 and will remain near that only. Okay, ROA, main thing is that ROA is 2022 was 0.9, it may go up to 1.3 and it will remain into 1.4. And ROE, okay, return on equity, one of the main parameter to understand about how the bank is performing, will go up from 13.6% to almost 14.9 to 15.5. Now that shows that yes, the bank will perform quite good over the years. And this is why, guys, I am quite bullish about this bank because if you see the past performance and the future prospects looks quite good. And over there, I think this bank will give you a very good return because it is available at a quite a decent valuation at a zero point 0.8 book value, which is quite lower for any bank when the bank nifty is touching high. So you can buy this bank currently also, and over the years, I think even in a year maybe giving you a 30-40% return also. So my recommendation, go and buy this bank, a small cap bank which is available quite in a discount. So guys, hope you like this video. If you like this video, just like the button and subscribe to my channel, and do type in the chat box and the comment box which bank you hold and any other stock you want me to evaluate. I'll do evaluate and let you know. So guys, stay tuned with this channel, and I'll see you soon next time. Bye.